Okay, guys, I'll start right now. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Modi, and I
So just
welcome you
one
all.
request before you start is mute everyone so that your voice comes out clear because I'm hearing 4-5 voices.
Okay.
And don't forget to unmute me.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Modi, and I welcome you all to this numerology webinar where we'll discover the secrets behind your number. So, before we get started, I would like you to know that if anyone has any questions to our expert, please send your questions on the WhatsApp group. And if for those who have not been added yet, I'll give my number on the chat so you can give me a call on this number and I'll add you to the group. All right. I'll just add my number.
In the meantime, when he's doing that, I welcome you all. It's a lovely afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. And thank you so very much for all the support you all are giving to all the webinars that I've conducted. In fact, this is just second very formal webinar after what we've done last time for angels. And I will be coming very soon with a third one that is a webinar on crystals. So that is likely to be coming to you all in 15 days time. But for now, today we'll concentrate on numerology and Divit,
Yeah.
who is very interested in knowing and working with social media platforms and working digital plans out. He's the one who's helping me today. Happens to be Mana Hua brother who decided to use his time during the lockdown to come and help. So thank you, Divit, so very much, and over to you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And so, first of all, I'll tell you about our expert. So, she's a highly intuitive healer. She began helping people from a tender age of 16 with dream interpretation, Reiki healing, and crystal therapy, and has since then added magnified healing, pranic healing, angel work, and much more to her bank of intuitive healing. She believes in magic, experiences of daily life with answered prayers in life, and she also teaches you how to create and experience this magic for yourself. Her students have had major breakthroughs, including unlocking communication issues, getting more money, and changing life patterns. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our guest today, Siddhi Shah. So, Siddhi, please tell us about what made you inclined towards numerology.
How it came into my life is there was one particular pattern I was constantly noticing in my life happening with me. Is only numbers, certain kind of birth dates, so certain kind of numbers would come into my life, would be attracted into my life. Although I felt that there must be coincidence, but it were far too many coincidences to happen. I ended up having more friends with number 3, more friends with number 1, more friends with number 5, and I didn't realize why certain things were really working out. And it was not even on top of my mind until one fine day I decided that I'll go ahead and learn something that is completely new for me. In that point of time, I decided to work on my weakness, and numbers is was one of my weaknesses before I did this particular workshop. And when I did, I actually realized that numbers beyond the math is also a science where you see how they connect well with different kind of planets, they connect well with different kind of personalities, how they portray certain things about you upfront and so very clearly. And that's when I got a completely different drift of connecting numbers with science also and not limiting only to math. And
Oh,
as I was practicing more and more into it, I started realizing that yes, there is certain categories, certain people actually resonating with uh, their numbers and their birth numbers in such a beautiful way. It showed a kind of pattern we all are born with. The way our karmic pattern happens all around our aura, like an outer body, there are certain numbers we are born with. So, for an example, our birth date is the number we don't get to choose. It just comes to us. So it's like numbers choosing you, and you not actually getting to choose them. And the entire birth date also plays such a big role into your life. Like the way I was telling you that Divit here is a little shy, is a little peculiar about certain things. When I was talking to him, I observed some of his traits also matching to his birth date. The same way, my personality traits, when I realized, were matching exactly and resonating exactly with number three. And that's how my personality was until I actually joined the dots and connected. So that was more or less my story with numerology.
Okay, that's so interesting. Now I'm damn excited to know that to know more about numerology. Like, what is it all about, and how does it help you in your life?
So, okay, when it comes to numerology, the very first thing we end up thinking or believing is we are going to go ahead and make some constructive changes. Like, I'm going to go ahead and change my name. I'm going to go ahead and write it in a certain way. I'm going to go ahead and make my company's name in a particular way, or my partnership I will have at a certain percent, and things like these, because they are going to get me more benefits. Now, these benefits could be anything, changing my own personality or adding certain values to my life, because that's how numbers play. So, for an example, I don't have number one playing anywhere in my life or anywhere in my numbers. But the way number one's energies are, I want to inculcate some of those energies. I want to adopt some of those energies into my life. That's when I change my name and start working with these numbers. Now, it is only sort of a surface of what you end up seeing. There's much more to it than just changing your name. It is about knowing your personal years, year on year. It is about knowing your personal months, month on month, and what is it going to get towards you? What is it going to make a change in your life? For an example, if it is someone's personal year, and the personal year is, say, number 8. So 8 is the karmic number. It gives a lot of changes. It gets a lot of changes in people's life. It pushes someone to go ahead and do what's right for him in coming lives. And after that, it's number 9. For sure, it is going to bring in a lot of changes in your life. And bang, after that starts you're number one, you're number one again. And that's when you start realizing that you've started seeding new things in your life, and a completely new journey starts. According to Chaldean numerology, every 9 years gets you a certain platform where you see lot many new things coming into your life, your personal years, your personal months. Apart from that, what is it that your soul desires? What is it that is the highest playing number in your life? So, what do you need to learn? Every number has strengths, every number has weaknesses. So, when I know weakness to my particular number, I will know what I need to balance in my life. I'll just give you an example with it here. Is number 2 is the number of moon, the number of emotions. However, it is number of unity also. So when it comes to relationships, these are also people who are very compassionate, very believing of relationships, but they are also someone who will get emotionally upset very, very fast. So when you are number 2 and your birth date or the total of your birth date is number 2, and you know about the weaknesses, you know how you will conduct yourself well. For an example, number 4. Number 4 is number of discipline. With you are number 4. You're very
Yes.
disciplined about certain things. You like staying at home. At the same time, uh, we are in a year that is number 4. It is 2020, totaling up to 4. This is the year that is putting everyone to some kind of discipline. So that's how it progresses. So it's not only the year that is going on for the entire planet, it is also your personal year, your personal numbers playing a bigger role in your life while connecting with different planets, while connecting with so many different energies. So that is how more or less it starts benefiting you. There's one thing for sure, that you do not see changes in your life like bang, it happened. It slowly happens and slowly progresses and makes your journey very beautiful towards where you want to reach in your life, or what is the kind of personality that you want to adopt. And maybe you don't have it, you want to just adopt it, and numbers will give you that little nudge, little push towards where you wish to go ahead and manifest. So I hope I've answered that, Divit, for you.
Yeah, you have pretty much answered everything. So,
You need to be louder. You need to be slightly louder.
hello, sorry, my bad. So yeah, that actually pretty much answered everything. Anything more you would like to add regarding numerology to new students? Like, are there any myths and facts that you want to cut out?
So, okay, there are a lot of myths and facts about numerology that I would want to cut off. Like the minute I would have said that number four gets you this discipline, number four is all about this. It also happens to be a military number, but because four also happens to be Rahu ka number, number of Uranus, there are a lot of people who are scared when they get number four. There are a lot of people scared when they get number 13 in their life. 13 is not considered to be a very auspicious number to have. There are a lot of people, they get scared when they get number 8. But if you conduct yourself well, understand the pros and cons, strengths and weaknesses right, and balance it out, absolutely no issue. You can sail through. So there are certain numbers that indicate that this is how your life is going to be. Now, why do we go ahead and check our numerology? Why do we go ahead and check our astrology? There's absolutely no reason why you go ahead and start worrying about things. These are precautionary measures so that certain things before it happens, you have poised yourself in such a way that you're able to go ahead and fight it out. You've taken help from right planets, you've taken help, you've understood your weaknesses and strengths, right? So you've adopted certain things into your lifestyle. You are already working towards it before certain things come into your life. And that's how numerology also works. So it is absolutely no problem or no hassle, whether your number is 3, whether your number is 8, whether your number is 6, every number has a good feature attached to it. And in fact, if you see, so for an example, number 8, largely connected with Saturn, largely connected with karma, and also the sign of infinity. People think uh, it is going to give me a lot of a testing time is coming, or my life is going to be like a trial. Every time I will be put to test. No, it's not like that. Number 8 also means a lot of abundance. Number 8 also means a lot of rich life. A lot of politicians have that. A lot of uh, builders, tycoons have those numbers in their charts. But when you know how 8 is going to pull you back, you have readied yourself. So that's how it is. We will come to all these numbers and myth busting in a while. We'll move to other questions for now, because then when I go ahead and start talking about the numbers, I would want everyone to understand about the numbers and know how they are working things out for them.
Okay, so there are few questions. So first off, is it necessary to know the time and place of birth to calculate a numerology chart?
Time and place of numerology chart is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. So, okay, your birth time definitely matters, because somewhere that also plays a role in your life, but that is more from the point of view of astrology. When it comes to numerology, in Chaldean numerology particularly, you do not go about uh, knowing the birth time. as a number. Place does not matter. You can be anywhere in the world, and you can go ahead and get your numerology done. You can go, the same number is playing for you. So there is absolutely no problem about that. It is slightly different from astrology. While these factors are very, very important to astrology, they are not so very important when it comes to numerology.
Okay. So are there any such thing as lucky numbers?
Yes.
Mhm.
So lucky numbers are the ones that favor you. So, for an example, um, you have number 4, right?
Yes.
Number 4 and number 8 is never a good match. So, whenever you'll do something that is to do with number 8, it might not turn out that great because you're not getting that push from your numbers. All right. In that case, you have to go ahead and check your compound as to which number is going to go ahead and give you a very good push. For you, number 4, another number 4 could be like excellent thing to do or have in your life. So this is how certain lucky numbers play. So my birth date, for an example, my birth date is number 3, and I go ahead with number 6 in any matters. It is sort of an avoid for me because it does not turn out that good. I'm not getting that kind of a push because my compound does not match. However, my birth date and my life path could be different. So, what is a birth date and what is a life path number? My birth date is only my birth date, is in the date I'm born in, and my life path number is my entire birth date. A sum calculation of my entire birth date is my life path number. Now, that also is to be matching with. So, my birth date plays a significant role in my life till the time I'm 35. Once I turn 35 and start moving ahead, it's my life path who starts taking control. And my birth date takes a back seat. And that's how it happens. So, whatever numbers that are my lucky numbers until I was 35 might change my lucky numbers after I'm 35 if my life path is different from my birth date. So yes, there are lucky numbers, and sometimes we numerologists go ahead and check the calculation of date, calculation of personal month, personal day, personal year before we go ahead and announce certain things, start certain things, so that we get that little push and nudge from the numbers.
Okay. So there's one question from Reshmi Rajan. Can you tell more about numbers 6, 7, and 8?
Yes, yes, I will definitely tell all about the numbers. If there are more questions, let me answer, then I'll come to all the numbers in one go,
Okay,
if that suits
so
everyone.
there's one more question. In numerology, are 11 and 22 considered as angelic numbers?
Yes. So I'll
Um,
just,
okay.
please ask. Yeah.
No, no, it's done.
Okay. So 11 and 22 are master numbers. Now, anyone born on these day has energies of these master builders. Now, 1 and 1 is energy of sun and sun turning into energy of moon. If you see from the negative side or negative point of view, number 2 is more emotional, extra emotional sometimes, and moon energies. So they might play a role like that in your life. However, you also have energies of 2 suns in your life. So it is slightly conflicting energies. In case of number 2 and number 2, two emotional, 2 moon energies are turning into number 4, that is Rahu, energy of Uranus. While your master numbers give you a lot of potential, a lot of strength, they also give you a little bit of conflicts when it comes to, then it comes to what is your life path coming to, what is the total of your name coming to, and yes, the way they play important role when it is all about angel numbers and you keep viewing them every day. The numbers are flashing in front of you and telling you certain kind of messages. Having them for your birth date is a totally different thing. It's not about those messages. It's not about that kind of a lifestyle. It is about how your life is getting designed in front of you.
Okay. So I have one question. By changing our names, can we actually change our destiny?
If it was not the case, why would Ekta Kapoor keep on changing all the titles and keep adding like, so many Ks? Yes, it does. So I'll tell you what. There are so many celebs, so many people after doing numerology, they have seen fantastic changes in their life. So some person who's not confident, who is very low on certain things, let's just assume that that person had a favor from number 5 and totaled up his name to number 5. Now, 5 is energies of Mercury with communication. It slowly opens the person up to be more confident, to be more communicative. And how this happens is with the numbers, you're inviting those planet energies into your life. And Mercury is all about communication. And slowly these things start favoring you. Maybe that was absolutely not there in the person's chart. Like in my chart, there was absolutely no 5 apart from my first name. And any which ways that was getting balanced because I'm number 3. So number 3, number 5s are absolutely high energies. Like no one can beat number 3 in terms of his or her energy. And number 5 is also like high on energy. So that was getting balanced. All right. And 3 is the number of Jupiter. That also gives you a lot of sane talking. Like 5 is communicating, and it could be anything. Like it could be gossip, it could be kaha kya hua, it could be did you listen to the news, look at this new thing, or whatever the matter it could be. It could be knowledgeable, it could be non-knowledgeable. While number 3 will stick to what it matters and what is more knowledgeable. And I'm speaking my mouth, I'm high energy, I'm very joyful. So those energies, so for an example, someone wanted to be more communicative, is basically more shy. You can add his name to be somewhere that is number 5. Number 5 people are very good with marketing. Very, very good with marketing. So those kind of traits you can adopt. So this is how they help. So some people when want certain kind of money or certain kind of success or certain kind of individuality coming into life, that's when they start changing these numbers
Okay.
and adding them to your name. Name is so I'll tell you what birth date and your life path number. Maybe they play around 30% role into your life, into your entire personality. But your name also plays like 10-20% of the entire overall personality, and that's what is going to change. That's what you're going to adopt, and that's what is going to make a great change coming into your life. So we can move to the next
Okay.
question if I've answered.
Yes. There's one question. Do we need to change our name into legal documents from Surbi?
No, absolutely no. When you're doing numerology and you are in no place to go ahead and change your legal name, what you need to do is take a book. In that book, 24 times in capital blocked letters, write your name every day for you. It's about you adopting those energies into your life. It's okay if you just go ahead and write your new name into a book which you've just kept for writing your new name. And that is going to work for you.
Okay. So, Ashwini, can you please type your question on the chat?
Is some question coming in?
Yeah.
Sure. So in the meantime, when she's typing, you can go ahead and ask.
So which numerology system is the best? Like Western or Chaldean? And which do
So
you
there are,
teach? Or which do you
I
prefer?
teach Chaldean. I
Okay.
teach Chaldean. There is Vedic numerology. There is Pythagorean numerology, and is Chaldean, of which people practice different ones. I was wanting to go ahead and explore only one to begin with, and the one that sort of has gotten results for other people. So I went ahead and checked what does Sanjay Jumani practice, what does top numerologists practice. I'm going to go ahead and learn it. So with that motive, I learned Chaldean. But yes, there are some basic differences between Chaldean and Pythagorean. So I'll tell you what. In Pythagorean numerology, people do not, in Chaldean numerology, people do not have an alphabet attached with number 9, because number 9 is considered very, very holy, very, very pious. In Pythagorean numerology, they have attached number an alphabet to number 9. For some people, those numerologies have also worked. So it is about exploring your life, exploring different things, and then figuring out what really works for you. But in my experience, whoever I've known, whoever has done or taught me also numerology are great believers of Chaldean, and I was very convinced that I will go ahead and learn Chaldean for myself.
Okay, so we have a few questions coming up. So is numerology all about name change only?
No, but as I was telling, I made a mistake that numerology is not about name changing. As I was telling you before, it's about knowing which year you're entering and how it is going to turn out for you. So, for an example, if I'm going to enter my personal year number seven in your life makes you very, very spiritual. It secludes you from people. You want to stay alone. You want to be paying more attention to what you could do for yourself. You want to go inward. So if I'm entering number 7 year in my life and I don't want to be isolating myself so much, I will be conscious about what is, or I will be aware about what kind of changes I can get in my life, or till what point I can limit myself. Because my life or my numbers or my year is going to push me to a certain thing. And this is likely to happen in my life. Likewise, number 8, the year of karma, makes you bring about a lot of changes in your life. So beforehand, if you know, you can limit your life, limit these changes into certain things. Another reason why people want to change first name, my bad was I said 10%. First name influences all these planetary positions 30% in your life, and another 30 goes to your full name. So first name and full name are 30% influencers in your life. Then why wouldn't you want to go and just change? That's the question. So it is completely fine to be content with whatever there is. But if you could push it or give it a nice nudge, why not?
Okay, so one question from Chandni Kohli. Please suggest which name should be considered before marriage or after marriage.
Okay, so there are two things to it. Number one, what is getting flashed onto your document? There are two ways to look at it. One is the name your soul accepts. The second is the name that is flashing onto your document right now. Largely, it is the name that is flashing onto your documents right now.
Okay.
So that is your adopted name right now.
Okay, so there are many questions related to numbers. So I think we can you please tell more about numbers and what they mean?
Yes, we will go and talk more about numbers. So definitely time for you all to know what your birth date total or birth number total tells you. I would like all of you all to go ahead and do the small practice. That is, just check the total only of your birth date and just check the overall total of your entire birth date. Figure it out. I'm giving you a minute. In the same time, Divit, if you want to take up
Yeah.
one of our members who are here to speak with us
Yes.
on teaching,
So
you can go ahead and
so
take.
we have Tejal Joban Putra with us. She's a student of Siddhisha, so she'll speak about her experience with her.
Divit, you can call me Siddhi next time.
Yeah.
We are not that formal. Okay. Thank you, Sejal, so very much for choosing to come up and have give me a word or two about what all you've learned from me.
Hi all, I'm Sejal here. I would really like to share my experience with Siddhi. Basically, I am a Reiki healer and I used to heal so many people. Like I used to heal COVID patients and everyone. Suddenly, a thought came into my mind that I want to learn this angel therapy course. And I don't know from where God sent this angel to me. I have learned angel therapy basic course from Siddhi, and like it is a wonderful experience. Like as I said, I'm a Reiki healer. I used to heal patients, but after I learned angel therapy, angels really came into my life. They used to help me for this healing, and day by day, my experience was really like wow. I was getting lot of appreciation, and then I have also learned a candle therapy workshop. Like it is on the process of learning, but just believe that like even my half course is not yet finished, and I've been getting so many clients, and like right now because of this lockdown, people suffer the main issue of finance. So I give the healing for candle healing for finance, relationship, and everything. And I really would suggest you also to learn angels as well as candles from Siddhi. Like her teaching pattern, it is very excellent. First of all, she's not money minded. Even if you ask number of questions to her, she will not get irritated. I know yesterday she was taking angels therapy course, and like one person, she had n number of questions. So sometimes it happens the other person gets irritated. But Siddhi, really, I appreciate her a lot. Like, she doesn't want her students to get her any answer unanswered. Like that time, she wants to clear the doubt of the students. This is the main thing on her part. Like other teachers, sometimes they get irritated. And Siddhi is not money minded, I can really tell. She's not money minded. And in my life, she's truly an angel for me. I have shared all my experience with my friend Darshita. She's also here, and she knows how my life has been changed. I can tell just two words. Siddhi, I hope you don't mind.
No, no, sure.
Darshita.
Divit, you'll have to
Yes,
unmute
yes, yes.
Darshit Musa. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Glad to be part of this wonderful webinar. And Siddhi, I think we talk about you every single day. So
My
you're part
God.
of our daily talk. And yeah, there's a lot of sharing and a lot of learning. And above all through Sejal, what I have come to know, your teaching patterns and all the changes that has brought in her life are it's turning out to be a miracle for her. I'm so happy to see her
Yeah,
growing in her life. So she
touch
was
wood.
from long looking for some change in her life to learn something, and I think she's got the right thing and a right mentor like you to guide her.
Thank you
So
so
I
much.
wish you and wish Sejal both lots of good luck. Keep it up.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much.
Darshita.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Okay.
And we, we
That
have one more person, one of your students, Mridula. She just joined.
Okay.
So,
So
uh,
yeah, let her relax for 2 minutes. She's just come in. We'll uh, get her here.
we also have one more, Pooja Raika. Um,
Wow. Get her.
Hello, Pooja. Please unmute yourself. I don't think she's responding. Oh, she left. I think so.
Must be some network issue for sure.
Yeah. So actually, guys, there are many questions coming from you. So I would like so please wait for the session to be over, and after that, if you have any questions, you can stay back.